So far, everything is going good. We're having a good time. I want to make sure we have a clean game.
Grant us to be with those who unite with one another. Ya Rabbi Allah, Ameen. Grant us forgiveness and Jannah. Ameen. Let's go.
Hey, hey.
It's another Saturday afternoon in South Seattle, and these kids are playing their hearts out. But this program is unique from other sports organizations around town. These kids are all from East African families, and at the end of each game, it's not the scoreboard that counts, it's building community.
We are a 100% Muslim community, and our community needed something positive to talk about. Everything you hear in the news is either overseas or some few guys doing some things here and there, and all you hear is that negative thing, you know? So what can we do to change that narrative? How can I impact and change the image that's coming out from the East African and the Muslim community?
Companion Athletics is a new program that really started a generation ago.
I had the privileged opportunity to be part of the Boys and Girls Club, YMCA, which is getting the youth together to play sports. So we've decided to create a league. Let's do something that's special that's never been done in the East African community. And we thought basketball was the perfect tool to bring everyone together. Those who are focused on sports and organized sports, there's less chances that they go into gang or end up in prison.
There are a lot of places to get into trouble in Seattle. Gangs are still a very real part of everyday life in the streets. Drugs and dealing is a lifestyle that's alive and well. Crime rates in Seattle tend to swell in the South End. Arrest records can pile up, and any time served pretty much puts teens on a path to nowhere. It would be hard to find someone better than Muhammad Abdi to show what the end game of companion athletics is.
Gang violence, police brutality, you definitely see homelessness a lot, you know, day in, day out, you know, coming in through the streets. And so, you know, all you can do is just, you know, get away from the negative influences and try to be the best person you can be. We love basketball, so it's something that could definitely like unite us and like bring us together. You know, on the court, it's definitely competitive, you know. But from what I see in the companion athletics, it's like these are my brothers that I'm playing with, you know. You're going after the same thing, and that's just winning, and winning to a lot of people is everything, right? And so, but with this, there's definitely a difference because you're competing with your brothers, you know. So win, lose or draw, whatever it may be, you know, at the end of the day, we shake hands and we know that we're brothers and we're good, you know.
It's beyond just basketball. It's the mentorship, it's the leadership. And I truly believe if the community takes this model of, you know, let's create programs that bolster leadership and not just the fundamental of the game, then you will see a lot of success. So you'll have more of a positive atmosphere in the community.
With this program, you know, it helps me as an individual to try to be the best person I can be. This is definitely a great platform for us.
If you think Muhammad may talk a good game, look at what he's done. First in his family to graduate from high school. First to go to college. Student spokesperson on the Tukwila Community Council. Selected speaker for We Day, the biggest student celebration at the Seattle Center every year. And even rubbing elbows with people who have proven what leadership is all about.
I know a lot of people, you know, and a lot of them come up to me and they're like, Muhammad, you know, you'd be a great fit. You could be the next city council member in our school, or, you know, or mayor of Seattle or Tukwila, you know. So it's cool to get that recognition, but I don't do it for recognition. I do it for, you know, help change your community. 1, learning to make good choices. 2, surrounding myself around good people, like you young brothers right here. And 3, showing good representation of myself, how I present myself on and off, you know, the court and onto the real world.
The reason we're here today is, you know, talk about some of the things that you want to do in life, you know, your experiences, to keep yourself positive and motivated for that next level.
At a graduation dinner, some of the companion athletic seniors are honored for their work on and off the court.
What I'd like to do in the future is to become an engineer. I loved math growing up, science, and so I decided, at a young age that I wanted to become a civil engineer.
I'm about to go to UW Tacoma in the fall. I like math a lot too. It's just been a lot more than just basketball, teaching us how we can be better people on and off the court.
So we want them to know that we're here for them, whether it's a resume, whether it's a reference, whether it's speaking to other youth, because we want them to give back to the other youth.
When you impact a small community, that's how you start to make differences, How do you help change your community? Because it takes one person, one community at a time to get to, where we want to get to in society and life. And so it's like, what can you do to make a difference today?
Watch CityStream Thursday nights at 7 on the Seattle channel, or get video on demand and podcasts anytime at seattlechannel.org.